Capricorn, all in your world. This is just going to be a general reading for the zodiac sign Capricorn. This is being done early on. It's actually being recorded at the end of October. If you are interested in getting your readings a little bit earlier, the link for Patreon for Roosters Peacock is below. All readings for November, December, January 2023. They'll be up on Patreon early, and the link is below. You guys can check it out. All right. Whew. A little bit too much there. Oh, okay. Well, all right. I'll take them. I don't normally take them as they clump out, but I'm going to take them. All right, Capricorn, this is a general reading, so it won't resonate with everybody. So just take the pieces and parts and leave the rest. All right. I'm going to use the Oracle cards to get a kind of a baseline as to what's going on in your December. All right. First card we have here is Chop the Wood. Now, normally I don't take that many cards that come out, but the way it fell out, it felt right. And I am an intuitive tarot reader. So we got Chop the Wood. So you're working very, very hard. And we've got the building blocks. So this is about a group of Capricorn who are they're not sitting back and just waiting for stuff to happen. They're actually putting the work in. They're putting the action in. They've already taken the action in the past. This is not something new. This is something they've been working on for quite a while. As you can see that she's standing there. She's standing on something she's been building on for quite a long time. Then we have Truth Be Told. All right. With Chop the Wood and building blocks and Truth Be Told, this is about a group of Capricorn. And see, I want to show you something here on the flags right here. This group of Capricorn is not just building and chopping the wood and putting this work in just for themselves. They actually are doing it with intention for friends. It's family, or it's people that I would call your tribe, people who are like your family, friends, family, lovers. Okay. Truth be told. All right. This group of Capricorn actually are keeping something very close to their belt with the mask right here. But do you see all the hearts? They're about to reveal something to other people. And what is this? It's time to go. All right. And this has to do with family. What I say? The tribe. This is your family. This would be your tribe. This would be people that you would be, that you would call your tribe. Yeah. This would be people that were like your soul people. How is Capricorn going to be feeling in December? Blessed. Now I'm going to go back to this one real quick. Time to go. Right here. And it has the family card. Now, do you see how this woman is taking her own trip down a path here? Okay, that's like a trip down memory lane. All right, we'll get back to that here in a minute. Then we have Clean It Up. We've got a lot of family cards here with those flags right there. That is like your tribe. So this is most likely people that you live in close association with. All right. We've got TikTok, needs time, take time. And we've got Yang. Okay. So this is finding balance. All right. So for what I'm seeing right here, I'll get some tarot cards and we'll take and get right on into it. I'm seeing this is a very hardworking group of Capricorn that have been working on something for a very long time. Not just mentally working on it. They have been putting in the midnight oil. They've been burning it hard. They are not sitting here. This is not about sitting still, right? This is not about sitting still. But I see this face right here. This group of Capricorn with the time to go as well. I'm not saying necessarily that this group of Capricorn is running from a past, but it's almost like it's on their mind when they're working. They're working really, really hard. But I do believe in December, I mean, yeah, you're going to be feeling very, very blessed for the people you have around you. And because there's a lot of love around you. That's what I feel. You're going to be feeling very blessed of the people you have in your life. But I think and yeah, actually it is. It's kind of a trip down memory lane. And I don't feel it's necessarily going to be a pleasant one. But I don't believe that you're going to be sitting there. You're not going to be living in there because, you know what? You may even be speaking your truth to the people you love, kind of opening up a little bit and showing people a little piece of you, of the truth, you know, because you've been hiding behind the mask. right? You always been putting on that good face, you know, around the people you love because you just didn't want them. You don't want to burden them. You don't want to burden them with it. This to me, this is like not just, this is a moment. This is where Capricorn is coming to a truth about their past. They're coming to a truce about their past while still continually working hard. They're not giving up. They are not giving up, but they're no longer hiding behind the mask. And what I mean by that is every person at one point in their life has a mask on. They don't always show who they truly are or what they're truly feeling. I really feel that this group of Capricorn is actually going to be opening up to people they care about and actually showing what they've been hiding. And this is, and do you see with the time to go? This is a dark past. This is one that they've been running from for a long time. And yeah, it's running from because it's not been turned around and faced. It's been literally ran from. And it's not been a pleasant one. It's been a long, it's like, you know, like a tunnel. Heading towards a tunnel again. Okay, my suggestion here, Capricorn, you know this is coming. You've got your family around, or your tribe, or those people who are like your soul people. I think those people around you, and I feel there's going to be an opening up, a truth be told. You're going to be feeling quite blessed that you have the here and now, those people around you that care about you so much. Now there's even more in here. There's even more in here, but it's actually kind of comical in a way, because I tell you what, this group of Capricorn are multitaskers. I mean, you've got the mental going on where you're sitting here thinking about your past, but you ain't got time for it. I mean, you're doing it. It's like a quick trip down memory lane, but it's not a pleasant trip. I really think you're going to reveal what you've been not telling other people. I mean, what I mean is not every person that's walking down the road. I'm talking about those that you care about. And I really think that you're at the very end of this. You're actually ready to let it go. You're not going to continue to hang on to it. I think literally by around March. In September, and this last September, you actually have had a little bit of a come to Jesus meeting with yourself about, you know, you need to stop carrying the burdens of the past that are not yours to hold. So it's time to let it go. But yet, you know, I mean, you have to have time to heal from stuff that's happened. And so they're still lingering. And in December, I feel there's going to be it. And what I'm going to say, it's going to rear its ugly head, because that's how it presents itself, as something that's not pleasant. But you are going to involve yourself and those you care about, and they're going to involve themselves in you. And what's the comical part here is what I'm looking at is it says clean it up, tick tock, and yang. Okay, I'm seeing several things in here on this one. The clean it up is, you know, it's a message for Capricorn is, you know, you clean up the thinking. Do not take that trip down. Don't continue to go back to that past. The past is done, and it's time to release. It's time to heal. It's time to heal it and let it go. All right. And I'm seeing the forgiveness card in my head. Now, if somebody has done something to you, you don't necessarily have to, you know, nobody can tell you how you should do it. Okay. But you need to release. That's what you need to do. And it does. The tick tock needs time, takes time, right? And then the yang, right? This is building self, getting your center. That's what it feels like to me on that one. The reason I was smirking is on the clean it up. Okay, we've got the tribe. Another way I was seeing it, and actually feels like it included in here. Capricorn's got a busy December. That's all I've got to say. I mean, you're busy doing your building blocks. This is actually working on something that's substantial, and you're putting the work in, and you're working on the truth be told. You're working on your internal, really just working on yourself, and you're working on family, your tribe, your soul people. I mean, you're feeling really blessed. And the comical part of it is on top of that, even though you're feeling blessed, you're kind of putting down the, okay, now tribe, it's time to clean it up. I'm looking around here, and this is what I'm seeing. It's time to clean it up. I'm tired of seeing this mess. This mess has to be cleaned up. Everybody's got to pitch in. It's time for everybody to do their part. Let's do it. But it's the way I'm seeing it. It's funny. Okay, so it's like delegating tasks to other people. And the tick tock on this one, the way I was seeing it in two different ways, and this is the other one, is it's just like, oh my God, we don't have time. We've got to get this done. That's what I'm seeing. It's like, it's hustle and bustle, right? And then this one right here, take away the yang, and I'm seeing this one right here. I'm about to lose it. Okay, so it's like it's all over the place, but yet it's. I mean, I'm intuitively reading these, okay, because I read those two different ways, but it was actually kind of comical towards the end. It's just like it's the typical family stuff, you know. But this one right here, there's so much going on with Capricorn, but you're pulling yourself together and you're keeping it together and you're multitasking. And in the past, you weren't able to do that. It wasn't possible. There's no way you would have, once when you were dealing with your past, you were not able to do more than just deal with the past. You'd want to sit down and not do anything because it would consume you. Well, look at you now. You're doing your building blocks. You're working hard. You're building something. You're putting in that work. You may still have this person on your mind, but you're still working. You're still healing. You're still sitting here revealing to those you care about what the truth that you need to reveal to people, the people you care about. You're still managing those people you care about. And in the meantime, you're even, it almost seems chaotic sometimes, which Christmas time, around that time, the holiday season can get kind of crazy sometimes. And it almost seems like that because you are still busting hump. That's what's going on here. But yet you're still, and in the middle of it, you're still feeling very blessed. Because you're taking a moment and really looking around and just feeling blessed for what and who you have in your life now. I don't believe you're going to sit there very long. By March of next year, you are not going to be having too many more of these moments because you're going to be sitting back looking at how much you have done and accomplished for yourself after somebody has made it a very clear point, and this feels right, that you could have never done it. And I feel this comes from the way, way, way past. So all I can say is look at you go, Capricorn. Wow. I mean, usually I'd have to pull in more tarot cards, but I'm going to pull some tarot cards. But I mean, that's pretty much, yeah, I like that one. Mm-hmm. Yep. These cards right here are just backing up exactly what I said. Ooh, that one jumped out. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Yes'm. I like it. Dun, dun, dun. Feels right. Okay. I'm going to take that one too. That feels correct. What is Capricorn coming out of? The hermit stage. For quite a while, you had gone within yourself, like the hermit. Really reflecting. Normally, even with these past traumas and stuff, traumas for some, you went within yourself and you just never could pull out of it. You did a lot of soul searching, was tons and tons of soul searching, just never been able to pull out of it. Well, look at you now. You're chopping the wood. You're working on your security while juggling. I mean, you are just like a juggler, but you're doing it beautifully. This is not about just sitting there living within your sorrows. You're actually healing. This is healing to you. This is your way of healing. And you're also building your security. So congratulations, you have come so far. For this group of Capricorn, wow. At one point, with the hermit here, this is about spiritual enlightenment. And I'm guessing back in May of this last year, you kind of had an aha moment that you were just dissatisfied and just really could not be sitting there anymore. You couldn't sit in that past anymore. You couldn't sit there just being dissatisfied and reliving events over in your head. And you looking around and not being satisfied where you were. So you did something about it. You start chopping the wood. Let's go ahead. I'm going to go to the last card here. And then we're going to go to the other ones. We got the Justice card. Especially in October, Capricorn decided that they were going to bring balance, which is Libra season, balance season. You brought balance back into your life. You took the bull by the horns. You were no longer going to be sitting here. I mean, you, and I'm hearing what goes around comes around. So whatever, I almost feel that this involves a person who's done something to you. And I'm hearing karma. That's what I'm hearing. This past event that keeps playing in your head. And I hear what goes around comes around. And that's kind of like the theory you've put in your head. What goes around comes around. I'm going to work on my own. I'm not going to continue to stay here. So I think that this little trip down memory lane that you're having that's not pleasant is temporary. It's very temporary. All right. When I was doing the cards, over top of building blocks, what are you working on? The King of Pentacles, your security, your stability. You're working towards stuff. You're building that life that you should have had, that you can have, that you know is yours, and you're going to get it. You're not going to sit there anymore. You haven't been sitting there. You know what? You're letting that past go, and that it's no longer holding you down. Those chains, you know what? The Devil card represents Capricorn, but here's the thing. Those chains don't bind you anymore. Nope, nope, nope. Yep. King of Pentacles is about bettering self financially. But it's also about, when he's sitting there on the throne, it's about taking on enterprises. It's taking off in directions that's going to make you more stable and more secure. It's working on your finances and making it so secure that people can't take it from you. And that is what you're doing. You may have a moment where you've taken a trip down memory lane, where it's time to go. And it's over top, and we have the Five of Pentacles, which is either feeling left out in the cold or not having enough. It's poverty card. Okay? Just feeling beaten and battered, kind of. That's kind of what it feels like. But poverty card. Yep. Feeling left out in the cold. Time to go. You've decided you're not going to stay here anymore. You're not going to stay here in that thought process. Yep. You're getting out of the mindset that the whole world's against you. You're not going to do that. So you're working on your security. You are working hard on your security. All right. And then the next card over top of blessed is burden. Okay. So even though that you may be feeling some of these burdens, you're still taking that trip down memory lane a little bit. Do you see this right here? Do you see how the Ten of Wands? The Ten of Wands is a completion. And what is he getting ready to do? Normally I'd say he's getting ready to pick them up, but he's getting ready to lay his burdens down. You're getting ready to lay your burdens down. You're not going to carry this anymore. Why? Because you've decided that you're going to be blessed, that you're going to be living your best life and your happy life. And you're going to create that life. Yep. You're not going to continue to be mentally overburdened, because most of it was mental burdens that made you physically burdened. That in turn makes it to where, you can't function enough to where you can get your finances to where you could stick with something. Well, guess what? That's not where you're at anymore. Feeling restricted within self, feeling burdened. You're laying your burdens down. That's what I'm seeing this right here. You may still have that little bit of a burden, but you're laying them down. And over top of clean it up, we have the Two of Wands, Alexander looking at his world, and he's looking out over the sea. There's one wand behind him, and he's holding on to another wand. He's grasping a new future, and he's leaving his past totally behind him. He may have thoughts of it here and there, but he's rebuilding his world. He's not living in that past anymore. Recently in the past, you have been at a crossroads, and you chose the right path, because now you are onward and upward. And still, With the TikTok, it needs time to take time. It takes time still. You're still going to have times where you're going to be looking down memory lane and it's not going to be pleasant, but you're going to now be aware of it and you're going to be releasing it because you've got building blocks and you're chopping the wood and you're putting that work in. Yep. Yep. The next card you had is the World. You heard that saying, the world is your oyster? That's exactly how I feel this group of Capricorn is thinking and feeling. Feeling more alive, like, you know what? I am chasing my dreams. I'm going after what I want. But your family's involved too. Your tribe, your soul people. It's not just about you. You are including other people as well. People you love. And you're bound to succeed. The world is about success. And you're going to succeed, just like Alexander. He's got his world in his hands. You're going to succeed at what you're going to do. Your past is no longer holding you back. You may have to travel to do this, but you're going to feel accomplished and complete. And for some Capricorns, for once, you're going to feel a sense of belonging. And that's going to feel so wonderful. And you've done it with your own two hands. This is not just mental work. This is physical work that you have done yourself. This is something I've done. This is something I've built. Under Yang, we've got independent wealth. Some of you have taken and literally done your independent wealth with the Nine of Pentacles. You're independent. You've succeeded in financial independence. Or you're on that right path in December. There's no more. Yep. Some of you may be looking at property. You're working your butt off so you can gain this. Others are going to be thriving in their business because they're not giving up. But in the meantime, you are leaving this past behind. The last card I have here is the Sun. You are in the right direction. The answer is yes. You chose the right path. You're feeling more positive. You're feeling more free. In December, all over, you're feeling blessed. I mean, it's I don't even want to say a mixed bag because it's really not a mixed bag. There's happiness here. Yes, you're going to have a little trip down memory lane, but they're going to be less and less and less because you're going to be reminded of what you have accomplished and what you're accomplishing now, and nobody can take that from you. Not just the materialistic, but what you've accomplished within yourself. So congratulations, Capricorn, for working so hard on yourself. This is like a huge, drastic change from some of the readings I've done for Capricorn. You guys have come a long way. So I hope you guys enjoy your December and enjoy your blessings being with your tribe. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.